All right, here's a fun one. Closing and funding. You'll hear me, at least my clients probably pick up on this, that I almost always say closing and funding together, not separately. And the reason I do that is because a lot of people, there's a misconception that once I sign on the dotted line at title, that I get to get keys to the house. And yes, even if all parties have signed, that's the closing part of the deal. Yes, you have to go sign all the paperwork, that's great. But most importantly, you have to fund the whole deal. So whether that's a loan, whether you're bringing cash, that has to go into the escrow account. Remember that third party neutral account. And then from there get dispersed to all the parties. So all the fees need to be paid and the seller needs to be paid. So that is when the deal is officially funded. So yep, sign on the dotted line is closing. Funding is when everyone's handed the money. And I say all that as a word of caution, which is why I don't like to schedule closings on Fridays, especially Friday afternoons, because you can imagine what happens if everyone signs at 3 or 4 p.m. on a Friday. Doesn't give you a lot of time for the banks to coordinate all that funding part of the deal. And don't worry, there's ways to navigate it. I myself have closed on a Friday and we've navigated even though we may not have gotten the keys till Monday. So point being, whenever I talk about closing and funding and you want keys, it's closing and funding.